Got a 2001 Toyota Celica. The passenger side CV axle. Show you how to remove that. First we need to get this nut here off the end of the CV axle, and you'll have to, it's got, I don't know if you can see it, but when they put these on and they get them torqued down, they'll take a punch and drive that down where it locks that nut in. So we need to free that up. So we'll just take a punch and a hammer and we'll just try to drive that up a little. It's about as good as it's going to get. .21 millimeter, no, not 21. I think that's a 30. Yeah, 30 millimeter, 12-point nut. And when you go back with this nut, when you go back to replace or to install it, this needs to be torqued down to 159 foot-pounds. That'll set that bearing preload. If you don't do that, then you'll have premature bearing wear. So we need to free this axle up a little. We got these two 19 millimeter nuts and bolts here that we got to take off the bottom of the strut. You'll just push that back. You want to take this right here. It's like 14 millimeter. Hooks to the brake line to the strut. Let's get that out of the way. Then you want to push this CV shaft through, back over and around. Now there's a bracket on the back side of this engine, and the CV shaft's got a bracket on it. There's supposed to be two bolts in here that holds that in place. These bolts are completely missing off this one, so you'll remove them two bolts. So next we want to separate this CV shaft from the transmission. So we'll probably just use a pry bar. That one was real easy, it just slid right out. So it's a good idea to go ahead and put a new axle seal in while you got that out. So you'll just see if I can do this. Right on out and go back in with a new one.